Hello. Good day, everybody. Adelola Shokoya here once again. So good to be back here this week. Like we normally do, we look at the markets. On this channel, we try to keep it as simple as possible. Somebody sent me a mail this week that my analysis, I make it too simple. I don't add some things. I don't use indicators, and I'm like, and you see, as a trader, what I've learned over time is if your charts are too complicated, if you make it too complicated, I mean, it confuses you the more. You become more confused. So you want to keep it very simple, um, easy to see, clean, so that you can see what price is doing. That's the most important thing. So I haven't said that. Last week we saw the NFP, and this week we're going to be having some major news also on Thursdays, the CPI from the US and the core PPI, the PPI and the CPI. Those are also quite a major news. But if you ask me, I don't always pay attention to that. One of the news data that I'm always I always pay attention to is the NFP. So I haven't said that. So let's move on. So we saw the XY, last week after NFP, the dollar even became more weaker, and then we broke this trend line. I had this trend line on for some time. I've been watching, the DXY like I normally see on this channel. The DXY is very key. You need to pay attention to it. I don't trade it, but I just, watch it. All right. So we saw that it has kept moving down. If you look at the weekly time frame, you see there was a rejection here, you know, and then we had this. If you remember last week, I was talking about this, that buyers are, they're weak, and exactly what I was saying last week, that if we can break above this high price around 106, that means we're gonna come down. That's exactly what happened. So this week I expect price to keep, push to the downside. We are likely to have a little pullback at the beginning of the week. Probably have a pullback, and then we crash further. So I'll be looking forward to what price will be doing on the DXY. So I would say that let's quickly check what gold has been doing. Gold has been tremendous, has been pushing forward. I took some gold positions in one of my accounts where I trade gold, and I took a buy around there. For if you go to the 4 hour time frame, after this, after I noticed that, after I noticed this support building up around this area, so I jumped on a buy. And I'm still in that position because I expect gold to keep pushing forward. Although I'm trailing that position, I'm actually trailing it. I've taken some profit and I'm trading the remaining balance. So this is just like a free trade. Even if anything happens, I'll still come out in profit, because gold can be very volatile. But I expect that push up to continue. If you look at the weekly time frame, we we are pushing forward. We seem to be pushing forward. If you remember last week, I was saying a price sitting on this support and forming what looks like an amber looks to me like a continuation of this uptrend. Because if you look at gold for some time after we broke out from this range, we've been in this range since 2022 till 2023, and we eventually broke out. So, and we've been on the upside. So I expect this upside to continue. So I actually expect gold to test this area and see if that area is gonna hold. If it doesn't hold, that means we might come down a little bit. But overall, I'm bullish on gold. I'm bullish on gold. At least till the end of this year, because of what is happening around the world. The Ukraine war, also the BRICS nation that consists of China and Russia and other countries. There's a lot of diversification from the dollar. So they're moving their funds away from the dollar, to assets that are more reliable, like gold. All right. So we keep seeing price pushing forward. Also, let's look at what Bitcoin has been doing. Bitcoin, for me, I think there's a lot of factors that are affecting why price is coming down, and I feel we might still. I'm on the weekly time frame, as you can see. We might still, see some further pullback. Probably around that 50,000 area. because, for example, Magos, the Magos news, that they are paying, people out now. I think that's a lot of money they're pushing out. And trust me, if somebody has been holding your Bitcoin since where price was around say $2,000, right? And now price is around 60,000. And it is somebody now say, okay, take your Bitcoin. You agree with me that and they've been holding that Bitcoin for I think for about 9, 8 years or even 10 years now. You agree with me that if they now give you that your Bitcoin that was around $2,000, what the first thing you want to do is you want to take some profit, right? So that panic in the crypto community that there's going to be a lot of dump from people that are going to receive their money, although they've not started paying out. This morning I saw a news that says that it's still going to take them another 3 days, another 3 months. That's about 90 days. But having said that, the German government are already dumping. So that is one reason why we're having this pullback. That's another reason why we're having this pullback. I think normally if you look at the history of Bitcoin, actually, most times during the Bitcoin halving year, we normally have these dumps. So I feel for me, we are still, Bitcoin is still acting, the way it used to act. So this is not outside of what Bitcoin used to do. We normally have these pullbacks, 20% pullback, sometimes 25, sometimes 30%. I think so far we've done about 27%, 25%, if I'm not wrong. So, but then I'll I'll be watching to see if this bounce is going to hold. If price test this area again around 53,000 where we bounced off last week, and it doesn't, we are likely to come further down to 50,000 or below 50,000, right? So the major thing is that for me, I'll be looking for an opportunity to buy more. I'm still holding some positions in Bitcoin, like I've been saying for a while. So I believe during Q4, might see price push further up for Bitcoin. So I would say that if you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you do so. Also, we also have a free Telegram group. If you have not joined us, make sure you do so. It's a very, very active group. So having said that, let's look at what pounds is doing. Remember last week we looked at pounds, and I have this support here. This was even long before the market opened, and price actually bounced up from here. And I took some position on the buy, and I ride this. I think I'm out of this trade. Also, I feel the buying pressure for pounds should continue. We've been in this uptrend for some time now. I'll just draw this out like this. I mean, we've been bouncing up since 2022, although the overall direction for pounds USD has been bearish, but we're having this pullback since around 2022, and it has not stopped. We normally have these pullbacks. If you notice, you have something that looks like this. We pull back, form a new support, as you can see. Then we go up, come here, form a new support, as you can see, and now we are here. So we might see a push out from here, to test this area. If not, we have another rejection. So this has been the wave movement for US, for pounds US. And if you notice, this is bullish. Be having higher lows, higher lows, higher lows for that movement. All right. So, and it's looking like since dollar is weak right now, pounds US is pushing upward. We also want to look at USD. I think I posted this EURUSD trade. I took this trade also I think I took this trade on Monday. I posted this trade, on, I think it was on Monday, on Tuesday. I took a buy from around there. I posted it on the WhatsApp group and on the Telegram group. If you're not joining that Telegram group, please join us. So, and you see price has been pushing for EURUSD. But if you look at the weekly time frame for EURUSD, you see that it's still super bullish. So at the opening at the opening this week of the market this week, I'm expecting a little pullback before we shoot up, before we continue the upside. If you notice the way I look at the market, like I always say, one thing you want to do, you don't want to be buying at resistance. Like I like to say on this channel, you don't want to be buying, right here. You want price to come to you. Okay. Because most times when market open, we always see, if you notice what happened on Friday, on Monday, when market open, there was a jump and then we came down. So you want price to come to you since you know the market is bullish, since you know a particular currency is bullish. It doesn't matter what you're looking at, whether it's currency, whether it's gold, whether it's Bitcoin. You actually want to follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. And in following the trend, you want to um look at entering price at a entering the market at a very good price, so that you don't panic. What normally happens that most people, they say this currency is bullish, they jump on a buy here, and then when price pull back, they take a loss because they are panicking, right? They feel like, this is good. Or they take a buy here and it said that stop loss and price came down and we hit it. So this week, what you want to do, you want to wait. Let price come to you. You already know that this is bullish, right? So, but you don't want to enter right here. Okay, you want price to come to you and then before you join that move. All right. On the alternative, people always say, about people ask me, they will say, what if price doesn't pull back? Then you let it go. That's my philosophy. If price doesn't pull back, if price doesn't come to me, you don't want to be the one that's chasing price. Okay. You already know this asset is bullish, right? But you want it to come to you. If you look at what gold did last week also, if you look at, let's check what gold actually did. It actually came down before we continue this uptrend. At the beginning of the week, when price opened, it went up and came back to this support. This doesn't happen every time though, but for the most part, say 90% of the time, this actually happens. You normally have pullbacks, at the beginning of the week. If price is bullish, if it's bearish, you have pull up. Price will pull up a little bit and then before you continue that trend. All right. So always allow the price to come to you before you jump on a trade. So I'll be calling it, the end of this video today. I think I'm already already going past the time. I don't want this video to be too long. I haven't said that if you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you do so. Also, join us on our free Telegram group. All right. And I'll be seeing you on the other side. Thank you.